Operating across borders introduces layers of complexity to a ledger. Between invoicing clients in euros, paying remote teams in pesos, and settling vendor bills in yen, exchange rates introduce constant variables into every transaction. Today, we will set up a fully automated multi-currency workflow inside your existing accounting software to process these transactions automatically. To build this system, you need three things: admin access to your accounting platform, a multi-currency banking account like Wise or Revolut, and a browser isolation tool. Completing this setup takes about an hour upfront. Once in place, it eliminates the need for massive manual reconciliation operations at year-end and protects you from costly tax reporting errors down the line. Let's start with your foundation. The heavy center anchor represents your base currency, the unmoving baseline for reporting, while outer nodes are shifting foreign currencies. In QuickBooks Advanced Settings, turn the multi-currency toggle to on. Choose carefully. Once set, your base currency is locked permanently. Securing the correct base currency right out of the gate ensures your financial reporting will strictly align with your local tax authority requirements. Here in the chart of accounts ledger, we need to add two specific line items, one for realized foreign exchange gains and losses, and another for unrealized gains and losses. Separating these two accounts is crucial because tax authorities treat them differently. Let's break down how they diverge. An unrealized gain occurs when an invoice is generated but unpaid. The exchange rate fluctuates, changing the paper value without money moving. A realized gain happens when the client pays, locking in today's rate and creating a real cash discrepancy. By splitting these in your ledger, you filter out temporary market fluctuations and give your accountant a clean record of your actual, taxable currency events. To begin the workflow, generate an invoice and select your customer. Change the currency dropdown to their local format, such as euros. Do not look up the daily exchange rate yourself and type it in manually. Instead, let the software pull its own live exchange rate feeds. This ensures your math is accurate and creates an audit trail tied to a recognized central rate. Suppose you issue that invoice for 10,000 euros. Today, the software calculates that as exactly 11,000 US dollars. 30 days pass and the euro weakens. When the client pays, it's worth $10,800. Behind the scenes, the system records the initial 11,000 on day 1 and the 10,800 on day 30. It detects the $200 shortfall and immediately routes it into the realized FX loss account we built earlier. Because you configured the accounts up front, the software handles reconciliation automatically. You bypass manual journal entries entirely. Paying foreign vendors introduces a different logistical bottleneck: the need to log into an accounting suite, a domestic bank, and an international processor like Wise simultaneously. Standard web browsers struggle to process this safely. When you open similar financial domains in adjacent tabs, their cookies clash. This causes forced logouts and triggered security protocols that drop your connection mid-transaction. Notice how these tabs detach into independent glass cubes. We fix this friction using browser session isolation. Tools like Send.win place each website into its own sandboxed environment. You can log into multiple accounts securely without the platforms detecting shared background data. Check the vendor's bill in your Accounting tab, execute the payment in your Wise tab, and immediately record the exact finalized exchange rate back in your ledger. Because the sessions are isolated, your connections remain stable. This sandbox approach ensures you can process international payments smoothly across multiple platforms while strictly enforcing bank-level security boundaries. You now have a complete automated multi-currency system. Your base currency is locked, your gains and losses route themselves to the correct ledger accounts, and your vendor payments flow securely through isolated browser sessions. Your only ongoing maintenance is to run a standard currency reevaluation report at the end of each month. This scans any unpaid foreign invoices and automatically trues up their temporary value so your financial statements remain accurate for tax prep. To stabilize your own multi-platform banking workflows, head over to Send.win and launch a free trial to isolate your financial logins immediately. When you stop fighting with manual exchange rate math and let your software manage the routing, you establish a predictable, reliable system that scales directly alongside your global business.